Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Got a good one for you today. Tommy emailed me, text me, and hit me with a thought this morning that caused me to thinking a little bit deeper about it. Sent me a short text, but it was very pointed. It had a lot of meaning to me. So as I began to think about his text to me, I began to think in terms of how I could present it as a learned experience for all of us. And the text that Tommy sent me this morning said that a tree yields fruit seasonally, but even when it's not yielding, it's still a fruit tree. Don't get upset not producing. Your season is coming if you stay planted. Okay, one more time. A fruit tree yields seasonally, but even when it's not yielding, it's still a fruit tree. Don't get upset at not producing, because your season is coming if you stay planted. Okay, now that meant something to me this morning. And it caused me to start to thinking it through a little bit deeper in terms of what has happened in my life. Because here's the deal. The thing that I just learned recently was about seasons in your life, seasons. I was familiar with it all my life. My mother taught it to me. I've experienced it, but I didn't really get it until of late. The thing about the seasons in your life is when we start thinking about, when you hear people in church or you hear people say, "It's your season is coming." Boy, you in your season. You know what was messing me up a little bit, and it might be messing you up? I thought of seasons just like I did the seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. But I had it on the timeline just like seasons, quarterly, a year. So I looked at, boy, it's your season is coming. I looked at it as a short span of time, and then I was going to go back to the barrenness of winter. And then something might happen a little later on in the spring, and something pop through the ground and flowers show up, and then they might survive the summer and it's good and it's going good all summer long, and I'm guiding them, harvesting crops. Then the fall comes and start fading. Then winter, I go back to suffering the barrenness of winter like a crop. But here's what I learned. You cannot look at your season in life and the seasons that we go through with the same eye for seasons as you do with crops, because God's timeline is totally different. See, a season to God could be in a really extended period of time. It could be the duration of your life. That's what a season is in God's timeline. See, God is expansive, man. He's way bigger than the regular thing. So what may be a season to a farmer, a season for God could be 300 years, 50 years, 60 years, 80 years. You in there. So I had to learn that, because I was afraid that seasonally meant that this blessing would be for a short period of time. Then I go back. Then here come another burst, and then I go back. And then I'll fire a few more nice shots, and I have a nice summer, and then I start withering away, and here come winter again. First things first, that's not how it worked for me. And that's how I had to learn. So now let's talk about it with that in mind. See, what the text Tommy sent me meant a lot to me, because, see, everybody is a fruit tree. We are all a fruit tree. But here's the key, though. We are all different kinds of fruit trees. See, that's the difference. And that's the other thing was tripping me out. See, I was looking at the other trees, trying to figure out why I wasn't giving and bearing the same fruit that they were bearing. Why wasn't I a billionaire? Why wasn't I a yacht owner? Why didn't I come up with the next great idea? Why wasn't I the next big producer? Why wasn't I the next big major star? Why wasn't I the one that came up with some earth-shattering idea and invention that would change the scope of the world and all this money would flow to me? Why wasn't I? Because that ain't my fruit. That's not my tree. See, everybody can't be Steve Jobs. Everybody can't be the little dude that invented Facebook. Everybody's not going to be the guy that comes up with the next invention that changes the world. You ain't the Wright brothers. You may not be the one to think of flight. But what is your fruit, though? See, your fruit is plenty. See, and what the text was saying is, your fruit, you bear fruit seasonally. That means it's coming. Sometimes you still sprouting. Well, when you sprouting, you can't have fruit on you yet. What you tripping for? You just sprouted. You just came up through the dirt. You've been hustling and grinding. You just popped up through the dirt. Now you a young tree, you a bush. Even if you had fruit on it, your bark and your limbs ain't strong enough to hold the fruit. The size of the fruit would break your limbs if you get it too early. Oh, come on, man. Don't you understand this now? This what this text meant to me. And so while I wanted fruit, I wasn't ready to hold the fruit. So you got to strengthen yourself. You got to get focused. You got to be who you're supposed to be. You got to try hard. God, the fruit season is coming for you. Because everybody is a fruit tree and everybody gonna bear fruit. But what you cannot do is think that, look, if you're a lemon tree, and your fruit that you bear is lemon. This is an analogy now. I'm talking about whatever your gift is. The fruit you bear is a lemon tree. But you look over there and you looking at the apple orchard and you going, man, but them apples is big and red. More people eat apples than eat lemons. You sell more apples than you do lemons. All that's true. So now guess what you do? Now you uproot yourself. You take yourself up out of who you are and what you were born to do. You remove yourself from your gift. You take yourself all out of who you really are, going over there trying to be an apple tree when God made you the lemon tree. Now, guess what? Now you're all up out the soil. You ain't rooted no more. Can't no nutrients come up through your roots to even feed the lemons that he bore you to have. Now you over there trying to be an apple. Some of you ain't got no business. Well, ain't no room in the apple orchard for the lemon tree. Now you wonder why you can't get your roots down in there. Why they ain't accepting you. Now you're barren. Man, oh, woe is me. Lord, you don't never give me no fruit. It's because you keep moving. You keep taking yourself out of who you are. You keep removing yourself from the soil that you was planted in. You keep taking yourself out your orchard. Stop trying to be an apple if you was born to be a lemon. What's wrong with lemons? I like lemonade. A lot of people I know like lemonade. Lemonade, if you stay focused with it, you might be the only one with the good lemons. Now everybody that need lemons got to come to you. Oh, man, but if you keep uprooting yourself, moving, you'll never bear the fruit that you was born to bear. Everybody is a fruit tree. But you got to stay planted, man. You got to stay nourished. You got to talk to your creator who made you and find out what fruit you're supposed to bear. And then in your season, it's coming. What fruit tree you know don't give off that fruit? Except a fruit tree who has not been fertilized, who has not been nurtured, who has been dug up and cast away. Then that fruit tree can't bring fruit. But we do it to ourselves. We looking all over it. Grapefruits is way bigger than lemons. I'm going to go be a grapefruit. I don't want to be no date tree. These little old dates. There's a big market for dates. There's a big market for figs. There's a huge market out there for cherries. See, stop looking at the apples and oranges. See, you see a whole lot more apples and oranges than you do anything else. Oh, look at all them grapes. Yeah, man, they make wine out of grapes. They do everything. I won't be a grape. You ain't a grape, man. You a cherry tree. Be the best cherry tree you can be. Let all that fruit come on your tree. Man, you ain't going to have enough room on your branches for the cherries that he'll put on your tree. Everybody want a good cherry. Man, come on here now. Stay planted, folks. Quit moving around. Quit getting off your hustle before the victory come. Stop giving up, man. Right before you about to bear fruit. Now you pull up root and go somewhere else, because it ain't happening quick enough. Man, your season is coming, but you got to stay planted. And you got to realize through contacting your creator what type of fruit tree you are. And quit looking at the other orchards trying to get over there and they got more fruit than you. That's not who you are. Stop trying to be something that you are not.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know, I have to lift myself up.
Right. That's right.
You know, you gotta lift yourself up sometimes.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. We're gonna press forward. We're gonna be who we're gonna be, and we're gonna get better every day. Am I right or wrong? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
Top of the morning. To the vicious crew. Yeah. Shirley, what's going on this morning?
Hey, how you doing, nephew? Just glad to be here, glad to be alive, thankful, grateful. That's all I can say. Just grateful.
Carla Farrell?
What's up, nephew? I'm doing good this morning. Feeling good. Like you said, got some rest. It is what it is.
Come on. Gonna be what it's gonna be.
I can't do nothing about it. I'm all good. What's up, crew? Shirley Jr. in the
Junior boy.
What's up, Tommy? Good morning, everybody. I'm good anyway.
Anyway it go. You've been through worse, ain't you?
Man, I almost died.
Yeah. You had a sickle cell crisis 3 weeks ago.
Man, I'm good.
Yeah. It's all good. It's, you know, we just have
we're
to
blessed
live with it.
and
We're still here.
We'll be at church on Sunday. Hello.
That's right.
What? You know.
Praise in the Lord.
Gonna pray y'all through this 4 years. We good with it.
Yeah, Bible study was packed.
I bet it was gonna be packed
About
too.
standing room only.
And Bible study.
Altar call gonna be different
park.
this Sunday.
There's gonna be some folks joining the choir now.
Oh, yeah.
On in there.
It ain't gonna be no room at altar call.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, so Donald Trump and President-elect Donald Trump and President Obama will meet today, talk about his transition. President Obama said he wants it to be a smooth transition, just like it was when he came in 8 years ago with then President George Bush. So, you know, our president is a class act. So,
Yes, he
is. He knows how to act. He knows what to do. Even though this is the same guy who tried to prove for years that he wasn't born in this country. And, you know, one of the first things he says he's going to do is to repeal Obamacare. He's still, you know, doing the job.
He is
I hope he nail his birth certificate to the wall and leave it in there. Right in Trump's office.
He just dropped the mic and walked out.
Drop the mic and walk, baby.
Yeah, but you're right, Shirley. Our president and his family, they are just a class act. I mean, all over social media yesterday, people were posting pictures of our first family and just saying, boy, we gonna miss.
Yeah,
we're gonna miss y'all. What a fantastic President Obama we have.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
We're gonna be all right, though. I'm looking up.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the world's greatest country. We are going to be all right.
Yeah, we're going to be. I mean, we have to be. This is what it is. You know, it's reality. We have to deal with it.
I have called around and looked at other places, though. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go with that. You are not going
I called Canada
anywhere.
yesterday, and
you got through?
They had you on hold for a long time, though,
You got
right?
through?
calling Puerto Rico today, just in case I need to get up out of here.
You are not
Well, that's
going
the U.S.
anywhere.
Commonwealth, so.
Yeah.
I gotta go a little further. My bad.
You are going right here, staying right here. You are not going
Shirley,
anywhere.
Cancun looking pretty good right now. I'm telling you.
Okay, you go over there. That wall.
build that
he promised
wall.
that wall. Now, that's Mexico.
Go over there day
He
before they
promised
finish.
that wall and deportation. So, unbelievable.
I
Yeah.
call everybody at work at my house. Miss Maria, I call everybody. We good.
Yeah, we're still not clear. We heard from Steve yesterday. He was in South Africa. We're still not clear as to why he's over
I
there
think he knows something.
or when he's coming back. But we will
Is the
keep you
movie?
informed. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, he'll come back with the big money deal. You know
Yeah.
Did you guys see the protesting going on?
Yeah,
yesterday?
absolutely. That's
Yeah.
kind of what made me say what I said. It is what it is. Yeah, all the protesters in L.A., all over the country,
In Chicago,
with
I saw
signs.
some
Yeah,
in
Chicago,
Chicago, New
saying,
York.
yeah, with signs, "Not my president, not my president." But you know, in order for that to happen, we have to vote. We have to vote. If you don't show up at the polls a lot of times, you know.
Yep. But trust me, he is your president for the next 4 years. So you better get it in your mind and hope he do right by the country. That's it. That's the end of that.
Yeah,
end of that.
We have to move forward now. We have to move forward.
And watch cartoons. That's what I've been doing. Quit watching that stuff.
Oh, the news.
Oh, man.
Yeah, quit watching
serious
that.
arguments on CNN.
Yeah, it was very heated. Yeah. You know what? Have you guys? Well, I talked to my daughter, Tommy, because you know, Shirley has an older daughter, and Tommy, you have younger children, like I do. And I asked Tasha when I picked her up from school yesterday. I said, "So how was school?" "It was fine." I said, "Well, did you guys talk about the election?" "Yes, Mommy, our teacher told us that Donald Trump is our new president." And I said, "Okay, so what was the mood like in the class?" And she said, "Well, all the boys was like, yes, and all the girls was like, no." And she said, "Girl power," you know, and she also said that, well, there's a student in her class, I won't say his name, but he is Middle Eastern, and he said that he's scared. Oh, wow. And that he's scared for his family. Can you imagine an 8-year-old little boy saying that, the effects of this election, and just afraid of, I guess, deportation, you know?
Trickles down to the kids, man.
Yeah. He said he's afraid for his family.
That's crazy. You know what? I just had to veg out. I haven't watched any news. I mean, you have to watch it to stay informed, of course, for the show, in case anything really crazy happens. But, you know, I've watched so much for the last 2 years or so leading up to this election and, you know, all the campaigning and all of that. You know, sometimes you have to give your brain, your mind a break and just, you know, stop it for a second, because we've been inundated, bombarded with this information. So
I've taken a break, man. I'm back to stand up, back to performing. I gotta laugh.
Yeah, and you have to heal, you know. And laughter is part of that healing. So
I was a place.
But I mentioned that too about Tasha with the girls because of Hillary Clinton's concession speech. And how she mentioned young ladies and young girls and pursuing their dreams and their goals.
She had a good speech.
I thought it was an
very
excellent
good speech.
Yeah,
it was worth waiting for. It was worth waiting for.
Yeah,
it really was. It really was. But she had to get herself together like everyone else. She's human, just like we are. She was devastated and, like she said, very hurt. You know. Yeah. But hey, look at the time. We got to go. We'll be back at 34 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah.
All right. The crew is here. Steve Harvey's out today. We're working on it. 30-something funny coming up right after this.
I got a few questions. Now listen, these questions, they not from me. They from a friend.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
A friend.
Yeah. Who is the said friend?
I don't want to bring up my friend name, but this from a friend. Okay. This ain't from me.
All right.
Y'all cool with that?
Well, I don't know if we're cool with it. Yeah,
okay.
Just
ask. So I'm saying it as if I'm the friend. So don't buy into
don't
the
judge.
Don't judge, because it ain't me. You got me?
I'm judging. I can tell you that.
I want to know this. If I go out with a married woman, Lord, are we supposed to pray before dinner?
Say grace.
I mean, do we say grace? Because we're not supposed to really be you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You know, is we supposed to hold hands and have prayer before we break bread? I mean, is he going to hear that prayer?
Probably not.
That guilt getting to you, huh?
Yeah, I just want to know, well, for my friend, I just want to, you follow where I'm going.
Well, you're just having dinner, right?
We're just having dinner, but if we messing
just the
around.
Two of you all? Just the
two?
Two?
So let's just say it's room service.
Room service?
For
your friend
in there?
No. For the friend.
So if we in our robes, is it right to sit there and you know what I'm saying?
And you're both married to other people?
Yeah. Do the Lord hear that prayer? I'm just saying.
I'm
judging, right?
He sees everything, that's for sure.
He heard the prayer.
Okay, let me answer this here. If she married and she got kids, is it wrong for me to show up at the kids' game and root them on? You know what I'm saying? I just want to cheer for the children. You see?
We don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But this for your friend, though. This what your friend was asking you.
Exactly.
Because you keep saying you. You keep saying you showed up.
But I'm speaking for my friend. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Friend, air quotes. Sure.
Yeah, it's like
but ain't no wrong for cheering the kids on, right?
It's like an extra Go Charles in the crowd.
Nowhere, Junior.
But I'm trying not to overdo it. When the boys score a point, I'm trying not to overdo it. I'm just saying, is it wrong though?
3 grown-ups standing up, honey.
You ain't my daddy.
Who is that?
Okay.
Cheering so hard though.
Okay, let me ask you this: is it wrong to text her husband and ask him if he gonna make it to the game?
Yeah, that's gonna be.
You don't know me, but is you gonna make it to the game? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
This for your friend, right?
Yeah. But this for my friend, like her husband is a vegetarian. Okay, is it wrong for her to have meat in the fridge for me?
What?
So when I come by there, the stuff I want is there. I'm just asking y'all, is that wrong?
How is she gonna explain that to her?
I don't know how you explain the frozen sausage and the chicken that's in there. But how do you
ribs?
I'm just asking you. I just want to know right and wrong on that kind of stuff sometimes. But this for my friend.
For your friend.
Yeah.
For your
Right.
friend.
Right.
Your marriage
Is it wrong to have a little drawer to the side with my drawers in it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Marriage is
Everybody
over.
deserve their own drawers drawer. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna run a prank back this morning, crazy?
I'm
man?
gonna run a prank, period. How about that?
All right, let's go.
But answer me about these drawers, though.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up a little after the top of the hour, Miss Ann will be here with our national news and our headlines. But before we get to that, of course, the nephew is going to be here with the prank.
I'm digging into the prank vault right now, so y'all got to give me a second. But I'm digging into the prank vault. Yeah, I got a prank vault. That's how I get down.
Where's that
understand? I ain't got milk crates. I got vaults full of pranks. So you got to hold tight. But it is that time. It's time to start laughing again. Y'all with me on that, right?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely, dog.
Okay. So y'all just give me a hot second. When we come back, I promise you I'm going to have one ignorant behind prank for you. How about that? Y'all good with that?
They all are.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Let's go. Shirley, real quick. What's your favorite?
You know what my favorite is.
What's that?
Well, I have two, actually. The one I love is Asian Cleaners. And on behalf of my mom, she loved Aqua Boogie.
Oh, Aqua Boogie. Carla?
Do you have to ask?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Curiosity.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finna get married.
Junior boy?
Raymond in the closet.
Yes.
Okay.
That's everybody's favorite.
You know what? We're gonna do Aqua Boogie for Miss Helen. How about in love of Miss Helen? We're gonna play Aqua Boogie. That's cool.
Okay.
Memphis, get up, baby. The nephew coming to town. It's time to laugh. We laughing at Chuckles.
Hello. I'm trying to reach a Quincy, please.
This is.
Hey, how are you? My name is Maurice. Maurice calling you from the power company. How you doing today?
I'm all right. What's up?
Well, listen, we're doing some testing in your neighborhood. We're trying to make sure we don't have to actually shut the power down out there. And we're calling around to quite a few people in your neighborhood, running some tests on individual homes and making sure the electricity is running correctly. Can I get you to do a few things for me and see if, and the quicker we get through with this, sir, and there's a possibility we won't have to turn your power off at all. I know you don't want us to have to come out and turn power off, and you got stuff in your refrigerator that can spoil and things like that. So we want to try to get this done, and hopefully the power with the test that we run, it'll run correctly, and we won't have to do anything. Okay?
I don't know nothing about no electricity though. You know what I'm saying? So.
No. I understand that. Don't worry about that.
All right.
Here's what I need you to do. Now, how big is your house? How many bedrooms you got?
4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms. Now, you have upstairs, downstairs?
It's 2-story.
Okay. All right. So here's what we need to do. If you can.
This ain't gonna take long though, right? Because I'm in a hurry, man. I ain't gonna have a lot of time.
No. This won't take long at all, sir. Can I get you to take your breaker and shut down everything upstairs, and we're gonna run a test on the stuff downstairs right now. It'll be real quick.
All right. Just shut everything off.
I want you to keep the downstairs open and keep that so we can run our test on this thing.
All right. Everything's shut. Everything's down.
Okay, you turned off
everything.
upstairs.
I just turned off all the switches.
Okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to turn on your television and then turn it off.
Downstairs?
Downstairs. How many TVs you got downstairs?
I got 2 TVs downstairs.
Let's turn them both on.
Hang on. Just turn them on?
Yeah, just turn them on. You got them on?
I got one on. Hang on.
Let's try to turn that other one on.
All right, they both on.
Okay, now you got a microwave in your kitchen?
Yeah, I got a microwave.
Okay, turn that on.
It's already on, man. I can see the lights on. It's got the clock on it.
That's got that double H-tron thing that's going through there. It's a whole different type of current. I just want to
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about, but I got to get to work, man. So the microwave's on. It's running.
No, I want you to actually turn it on. I want you to actually push like a minute or two on that thing.
What's that got to do with anything, man? Come on now. I mean, what I got to do?
No, this is a test, sir. What I don't want to have to do is come out there and turn your power off. And I don't want to do that. You got a lot of food in your fridge, I'm sure, right?
All right. Hey, look, it's on. Microwave's on. TV's on.
Okay. Now, open your refrigerator.
Man. The electricity works downstairs.
Okay, but listen now. I know, but what we got to do is we got to make sure that this stuff isn't overpowered. Now, can you open your refrigerator?
Yeah, man.
Do you see the button that actually has? I mean, you can you can push it and the light will go out. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on, man. You ain't got nobody to just be able to check something outside, man. I mean, I'm in the fridge.
I understand, but push that button 5 times for me and see what it does.
The what? The light button?
Yeah, push that light button 5 times.
Come on, man.
Did it go off and on every time?
Yeah, it's off and on, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the refrigerator. The refrigerator's plugged in, man.
Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do. Right there, if you're in the kitchen, turn your sink on for me.
Turn the sink on? What's that got to do with electricity, man?
Well, see, that's a nitro current. That's a nitro current. You wouldn't understand that, but I need you to turn that on for me, too. Just turn it on full blast. Got it on?
I got it on.
Okay, now go in your master bedroom.
I can turn it off?
No, let that water run. Go in your master bedroom and go in the bath for me. I appreciate you helping me out on this.
Man,
Quincy.
come on, man.
Quincy, I appreciate you.
I'm in a hurry. I mean, everything's working. I'm in the bath. What's up?
Okay, flush that toilet for me, Quincy.
Say what?
Flush that toilet for me.
Flush the toilet?
Yeah, flush that toilet.
Man, it ain't even electrical.
What it is, it's an aqua boogie.
Man, look, you need to get somebody. Okay. I'm gonna flush the toilet. There ain't no electrical plugs or nothing in this area, man.
Right, I understand that. You know, see what it is? This is an aqua boogie current that flows through that water. Flush that thing for me one time. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right.
Toilet works, man. You ain't got nobody in the area that could come out here and just check this out, man.
Quincy, I'm trying my best not to come out and turn your power off. And I know you got somewhere to go.
Why you gonna turn my power off, man? You supposed to be making sure the power stay on.
Right, I understand that. Now, Quincy, do you have a blender?
Yeah, I got a blender, man. I got a blender, I got a TV, I got a refrigerator, and they all work. The toilet works, everything works.
All right, what I want you to do is get this blender, and we'll just throw you a few cubes of ice or something in there and turn that thing on for me.
Come on, man.
We're almost done.
I got to get to work, man.
Just work with me, Quincy. I appreciate it, man.
This is just the blender. Come on, man. This some bull.
Yeah, that's that isometric current.
Electricity working in this house, man. You need to check the next house.
You don't have no problems with no smoothies or nothing in that thing, do you?
You serious? Man, what the hell that got to do with anything, man? I gotta get to work.
I understand.
Listen, a minute, man. This going too far. Have somebody come out here or do this, because I need to get to my job.
And I understand that.
Well, I could just call and have people go through the damn house playing scavenger hunt. I got to get to work.
Okay, now listen, Quincy, one last thing. Are you able to shut that breaker, put that breaker back on, and then shut off downstairs and then go upstairs and check some stuff for me?
Shut off what?
Shut off the breaker downstairs. Go ahead and turn it
I'm not shutting off no breaker downstairs. I shut off the one upstairs. We done turned on every damn thing down here. You didn't have me. I got the blender. I done turned on the microwave, the refrigerator. Come on, man. Flushing the toilets and I got to get to work.
Quincy, I need you to lose this attitude you got.
I need you to get somebody down here to do this. My electricity in my house work. It worked for you. Call me. The only thing ain't work is my ain't at work because I'm here doing this bull. Playing off and on. Get somebody in here. This work.
Now don't piss me off and make me turn it all the way off.
Piss you off. My work. And when I get back from work, my still should be on.
I got one more thing I need to say to you, Quincy.
It better be the last thing.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your sister Gail.
Gail better be in a witness protection program, man. Let me turn this water off, man. You got
Hey, man, let me ask you something, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
That's got to be the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And Tommy, you call me again, they going to be the show used to have Tommy on.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Test going on all around the country. We know you probably still have something on your mind, so if you want to get it off your chest, call us 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. We'd love to hear from you this morning. Yes, and, yeah, we would, right? Miss Ann?
Absolutely.
People still want to vent, you know?
Yeah, they do.
All right. Let's bring in the one and only, the beautiful, with national news, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much. Okay, here we go, everybody. And this is Ann Tripp News. Good morning. Okay. The president meets with the president-elect today. Mr. Obama says it's all about respect for the office.
We all want what's best for this country. That's what I heard in Mr. Trump's remarks last night. That's what I heard when I spoke to him directly. And I was heartened by that. That's what the country needs.
And the State Department is making ready offices for the Trump people to come in, so they'll have a place to work out of as they get their transition team together, and they just got, to kind of put together what they want to do for the government. By the way, while Hillary Clinton failed to garner the electoral votes necessary to win the presidency, she can be proud of the fact that as the final vote tallies come in, she is still leading Donald Trump in the overall numbers. The popular vote, she's won by over 135,000 votes. And, of course, this isn't the first time that a candidate has won the popular vote, but not the electoral vote. If you remember, back in 2000, Al Gore won the popular vote, but lost to George W. Bush, who won more electoral votes. And that's the way our system is. NBC says Trump beat Clinton 53 to 41% among men, while Clinton won the non-white vote by a landslide. Trump was the favorite among whites, especially those without college degrees. Demonstrators marching in cities across the United States on Wednesday, as you guys mentioned just moments ago, to protest the Republican Trump's surprise presidential election win, blasting his campaign rhetoric about immigrants, Muslims, other groups. In New York, thousands filled the streets of Midtown Manhattan, made their way up to Trump Tower, his gilded home on Fifth Avenue. Hundreds of others gathered at Manhattan Park and shouting, "Not my president, not my president," and some other less flattering things. In L.A., protesters sat on the 110 and 101 highway exchange, blocking traffic on one of that city's main arteries. Police in riot gear had to come. Some 13 protesters arrested. An earlier rally and march in Los Angeles grew about 5,000 people, many of them high school and college students. 2 officers injured in Oakland, 2 police squad cars damaged in downtown Chicago. An estimated 1,800 people gathered outside Trump International Hotel, chanting phrases like "No Trump, no KKK, no racist, USA." In Seattle, police responded to a shooting with multiple victims near the scene of an anti-Trump protest, but they say that shooting did not seem to have anything to do with the protest. Demonstrators marching on Market Street in San Francisco. Hundreds also gathered in Philadelphia, Boston, Portland, Oregon. On Wednesday evening in Austin, the Texas capital, about 400 people marched throughout the streets. And they're also protests in Phoenix, the Bay Area, all over the country. There are protests all over the protest, absolutely all over the country. You can sit there all day mentioning the cities, but yes, you're absolutely right, Shirley. A lot of protests. By the way, a group claiming to represent 1,500 Amazon shareholders has asked that company's chief exec to stop selling Donald Trump ties, shirts, and other Trump merchandise on their retail site. In a letter to Amazon, the group says, quote, "This is not about politics. Donald Trump's misogyny, racism, and outright bigotry are dominating the political world, and that the continued presence of Trump's products poses a risk to Amazon's reputation." Last year, Macy's yanked Trump's menswear line after he called Mexicans rapists and drug dealers and stuff. And CERTA and NBC have also severed ties with the Trumpster, who is now our president-elect. Okay, on the much lighter side, let's please end this on the lighter side. We're looking toward Thanksgiving, and it looks like we missed out. Neiman Marcus says it's completely sold out of its holiday collard greens at $66 a pop with a $15.15 shipping fee. Ladies, we need to get together and make some collard greens. Must be a heck of a recipe. Neiman almost says that the greens are made with, quote, just the right spices and bacon. That's it. I don't know. I would try the bacon.
Neiman Marcus.
Neiman Marcus. $66 a pop, and they're all sold out. They're all sold out of their collard greens. So, whatever.
Like I said, got collard greens?
We need to get together.
Yes.
Do you wear the greens? What is it?
Why they $66?
Are they gilded greens?
Right?
No.
When they start selling collard greens?
It's in the Christmas catalog book.
Yeah, it's in the catalog.
You don't remember? Yeah.
Hold on. It's in a catalog?
Yeah, I have it at the house. The book.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And nobody went on Facebook to sing about them, and they still sold out. Okay, now back to the Steve Harvey.
So I guess Sackford Avenue finna start selling yams and stuff. Nah, you got to compete.
How many greens you can buy for $60?
Man, I'm telling you.
Is they turnips and collards mixed together?
No, they're just collards, baby. Just collards.
They already cooked?
Oh yeah, they're cooked.
Yeah.
You know all their food when you buy it is cooked. Because if they weren't cooked, then you could just get your own.
Yeah, I mean,
at the grocery store.
They had like a different place they was getting their greens for $66.
You trying to figure it out?
Yeah.
The $66 part?
No.
No, we didn't order any. You want to buy them? You want to buy some? I got a catalog at the house. You want to buy them?
I want to see what they taste like for $60.
Okay, well, you give me your $66 for these greens. I got you.
And how much greens? How many people that feed?
Wow, you're getting really deep with it now.
We're talking about food, Shirley. You know I'm getting engulfed when we're talking about food.
I bet not drop no juice on my table for these greens. $66, you can't drop no juice.
You think Donald Trump has ever had any greens?
Oh my God!
What, Shirley?
You think Donald Trump has ever had any greens?
Hell no. Girl. He ain't never had no greens and no hot sauce. He ain't never did that. My president ain't never did that.
That's right.
He just went to a black church. You know he ain't had no greens.
And what book did he want to go to in the Bible?
What did he call it?
2 Corinthians.
Yes.
2 Corinthians.
Like it's a joke. 2 Corinthians was walking in the park. Oh man! But here there been no black church just swaying all off beat on Precious Lord.
Well, here we go. Well, all right, Butterfly waiting in the wings. He'll be up next with his Butterfly blog. We'll be back at 18 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Fly in the building.
Yeah, the butterfly is here.
He's here.
So, yeah.
All right, yay, Eugene!
What's on his blog today?
It's all about him, from what I understand. He rode in with me this morning. All he talked about was what's going on in his life.
The thick of it, huh? Mary. Come on, Mary. Mary J. Blige did her thing last night on stage in Philly.
Oh, with
Maxwell on tour.
You're not doing this in the middle of my segment.
Oh, there you are, Butterfly.
What's going on? What's wrong with you?
I'm just doing a shout out to me.
Well, you need to talk to. You need to get. You got her number.
Hey.
No, you're not gonna do it. It's my segment. Hello.
Good morning, Eve.
Good morning.
Yay, Eugene.
What's up, boy? Good morning to all of you. It's just disrespectful to just jump in the middle of somebody's segment. Now, you do that on the.
You had stepped away and got some tea, so I didn't know.
No, Tommy stepped away and got some tea.
Same thing.
I was right here. Anyway, good morning to all of you all. I'm not gonna stoop to your level.
Morning, butterfly, flap on.
So anyway, I got so much going on in my life. Okay. Of course, this weekend I'm going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. It's back by popular demand at Chuckles. And oh my God, tickets are overwhelming. People are in line to see me. So everyone in Memphis, get ready and get your ticket because I'm coming back. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm getting ready to make a debut in Mama's Baby Boy, the play in Philadelphia. So it's going to be
Tommy's play.
You in it too?
Yes. Trust me, I'm stealing the show. So, me, Jackie, Harry, Vivica Fox, Johnny Gill, Shirley Murdoch, Priest Tyre, and Lil G from Silk, Chris Bolton. The list goes on and on. But anyway, they are just overwhelmed that Eugene Antoine Ferguson is in the play. It's
Wow, I haven't heard anything.
I didn't know.
Yeah, ain't nobody heard nothing about you being in it.
This is a first.
What you mean ain't nobody heard nothing about me being?
Shirley, shut the room.
Y'all ain't never done nothing about me being in the show?
No.
We know Tommy.
We've heard about
You just know
it.
I'm in the show, man.
Yeah, we know Tommy's in it.
I'm in it.
Well, this is a damn shame.
Well, what do you mean?
Why is it that no one is not hearing that I'm a part of the show as well?
Well, first of all, calm down. We didn't say it to get you upset. We're just saying we've only
Yeah.
heard that Tommy's in it. That's all.
all we know.
Yeah.
Along with the other stars.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Vivica and Johnny Gill and
Yeah.
you know,
I am just as good as
Lil
Vivica.
G, Freaky
I am
Baby.
just as good.
What?
Hey, Gene, do you know
What?
this, though?
I said I am just as good as Vivica.
No, we
Really?
definitely haven't heard that.
And just as good as Jackie, Harry, Shirley Murdoch. I'm just as good as all of those girls up in there. So what I am saying is,
Wait, hold
first
on.
of all,
What?
I can't. The fact that I'm not on the flyer just
That's what I was
bothers
about
me.
to say. I saw the flyer. You wasn't
Yeah,
even
you
on there.
weren't. That's why
Yeah,
we.
you
we
know,
were-
the only people on the fly is me, Vivica, Johnny, Shirley, you know, the guy that wrote it, Priest Cheyenne, Jackie.
The stars. The
Yeah.
stars, Tommy.
Yeah.
Just say it. The stars.
Celebrities, stars.
Stars. The star
Yeah.
power. Yeah. The people that put butts in seats.
Yeah.
So Shirley Carly Jr., y'all didn't know nothing about me being in the play, period.
No, no.
I didn't even know you could act.
What are you going to do? What's your role? I mean,
I do a double cameo in the show. I'm devastated that no one knows I'm in it. It just bothers me. And I'm getting, they sending me the wardrobe today and they're getting all of my stuff together. And just, I thought they were selling it using my name.
What the hell did you just say? You better know nothing about you being in no Playboy.
That'll make it jump up. Eugene first.
You think people run into the box office because they hear your name?
really, Butterfly.
Man,
Really.
tell these people what's coming up next, man.
They're taking phone 877-29 Steve. That gives you all a chance to vent on whatever you want to talk about. Consider after the 2 days after the election.
You gonna
Why?
be all right though, because you're not on the flyer. You gonna make it.
I can't believe I'm not on the flight. I can't believe y'all didn't know I was in the show.
No.
And I'm thinking people running to the box office buying tickets because of me. And you trying to tell me it's because of
You
who?
couldn't have thought that.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's take some calls. 877-29 Steve. Y'all want to give us a call and vent or talk or whatever?
Let's go to line 6 and talk to Mark out of Texas.
What's up, Mark?
Good morning, morning crew. How are y'all doing?
We good, man. How you doing this morning?
Oh man, I'm a little disappointed.
Okay. All right. Well,
I voted for Clinton. I voted the first day of early voting. We could vote in Texas. I was there early.
yeah.
Well, thank you for voting. At least you exercised your right to vote.
You did what you were supposed to do. We all did. We here on the show, we all got our votes in, and the next time it's another election, you got to make sure you do the same thing. Get out and get your vote in and be accounted for.
I definitely will. And as far as President-elect Trump, I'm scared to death for my country. My daughter is serving in the Army, and I'm scared. I'm scared for her. That this man is the commander-in-chief of our military.
This is true.
You got some concerns. Wow. Well, thank you, Mark. Thank your daughter for her service.
Stay prayed up, Mark.
That's right, because we know who the real commander-in-chief is, okay?
Right.
Over all of this.
Stay prayed up, brother, and get out that funk you in, man. Get your head up high and walk strong, brother. We got to get through this.
Man, hey, I still got to get up, go to work every day, take care of my son. So my baby boy. So I've got to do it. And I want to say before I get off the phone, nephew Tommy, when you came to Longview, you did the damn thing. You was a fool, and we appreciate you coming down there.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Accent.
And the fool keep on fooling, baby. I'm finna make some people laugh this weekend. We finna get out this funk we in. You hear me? It's good for the soul. I'm finna bring some laughter all weekend long.
It's healing. Mm-hmm. All right, Mark, thank you. Let's go to line 7, talk to Brandon out of North Carolina.
Brandon.
Good morning, morning crew. How y'all doing? God bless y'all.
Hey, Brandon.
What's up, man?
Brandon, God bless you, too.
All right, yeah, doing great, man, doing great. Just want to comment on the election, man. Here's what I saw, man. And the word that came to my mind was suppression at the least. And one thing about suppression, whenever suppression can't prevent the people physically, then it seeks to discourage the people. And the latter will yield the same results as the former, and that's the silencing of the people. So what I saw, man, even through my timeline and my friends, man, it was discouraged people. And when you're discouraged, what do? They stay home. They didn't go out. They didn't vote. And the first thing I did when I woke up that morning, man, I grabbed my daughters. I got 3 girls. And I grabbed my daughters, and I quickly reminded them of the presidency that they were raised under, and that was the legacy of President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. And I reminded them of what that looked like and what that means for them as young black girls and what they can do, because they heard the stuff that Donald Trump talked about and said for women. And I wanted to quickly remind them of what they were brought under. And I had to say, look, man, y'all see what it looks like to, reach to go far and reach your dreams and do all you can.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well put, my brother. Well put. Must be beautiful to have been born during the Obama era.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. We have a prank coming up, right, nephew?
I keep a prank. What are we talking about?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, 8 o'clock Eastern, it is time for the Strawberry Letter. Today's subject, should I trust my wife? Wow. Well, if you have to ask, man, you have to ask.
That ain't your wife.
Me and you, girl.
Just
go
sing,
a long
Bloodstone.
way back. I'm sorry.
Throwback.
Go ahead, because we want to hear the second part to that.
I don't sing the second part.
We know.
I sing lead, Curtis. What you talking about?
Sing a cat dog.
That's Tommy and Cat
Me
Dog.
and you,
Cat Dog.
girl. That's me and Cat song right there.
All right, prank phone call coming up next. What you got, nephew?
I'll tell you when we come back. How about that? Can I do that?
Oh, God.
Hold on, Carter. You don't prank people. That's what I do. I'm going to reach Marvin, please.
Yeah, it's Marvin speaking.
Marvin, hi. I'm calling you from Doc's office. I'm actually the lab technician. And you came in and got a physical, I guess, about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's my understanding this is for your occupation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in that. What do you do for a living when you're a
Oh yeah, I'm a truck driver.
Okay. Now I was giving you a call about. I'm here looking at your records and all the testings that you actually went through. Wow. Let's see. Have you had any activity or any problems around your naval area?
Nah, everything been fine.
Okay.
Everything all right, huh?
Yeah, everything's fine, but I mean, you haven't had any type of nothing, no breakout or anything around your navel or whatsoever?
Nah, man, the second time you asked me about my navel. Nah, everything going straight, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what's going on, man. What's happening?
Okay, actually, you've been diagnosed with ochreositis. And ochreositis is actually a fungus that comes out of South America. And you have no activity whatsoever around your navel?
Nah, man, quit asking me the same thing, man. Ochreositis.
It's ochreositis, sir. And what
you say that?
What that is actually if you haven't had it yet, you say you haven't had any activity, there's going to be like a small little tree that's going to be growing from your navel. And it gets about 6 inches long, and it probably bears about 25 to 30 leaves on it, but it's very small.
Whoa, run that back by me. You see a tree going to be growing out my navel.
Yeah, it's going to be a small tree, and what's going to happen is I'm going to have to get you to come back in probably in the next month. We're going to need you to come in so we can check it out, but it's got to grow its fullest potential before we can actually do anything to it.
Nah, I can't come in a month. I got to come in today, man. Somebody got to tell me what's going on, man. Get this problem resolved, man, because I'm finna get married, man.
Well, we can't. It has to grow its fullest potential, sir. And the full term is actually like about 4 weeks before we can actually.
Man, I'm not waiting for no 4 weeks, man. Somebody got to come tell me something right now, man. I ain't finna go married, man, and have to fly out of town, man, and have something growing out my navel, man. Y'all going crazy, man.
Sir, ochreositis is something that's very rare. We were actually getting this assignment from overseas in South America on how to treat this.
Man, I don't give a damn. Where is it, man? Somebody's going to have to come give me some help right now, man. I'm finna get ready to get married, man. I'm not finna be putting up with it, man. Somebody in this office, man, got to come down here and do something for me, man. And what you say, if you say I can cut it out myself?
Sir, the best I can do is probably trim it a bit, and maybe knock a few leaves off, but I cannot touch the full stalk at all.
Man, you can cut this, put a Band-Aid, do something.
Sir, if you cut it, there's a possibility.
Right now, man.
You cannot, sir. If you cut it, there's a possibility of hemorrhaging, and you're going to really create a bigger problem than what you have already.
Man, that I'm trying to get this pulled out, man. You didn't tell me can't nobody in that where I'm driving down there to get this pulled out, man. I'm finna get married in 2 weeks, man. We finna fly to Jamaica and can't now somebody can do this for me. I pull this out my
Sir, you cannot pull it out. You're gonna create
that, man.
You're gonna create a bigger problem if you try to pull it out, sir.
The problem is already there. I'm trying to get this down, man. You mean to tell me that big hospital ain't now there can help me?
Sir,
what you want me to do,
sir,
man?
it's not something.
Man, I have poking out of my stomach, and you telling me it ain't you can do, man.
Sir, oak treeositis is not something that we treat all the time. Like I said, it hails from South America. So we got.
I don't give a if it hails from Great Britain. Somebody at the hospital supposed to be able to come down there and help me pull this off, man.
Sir, I understand what you're going through, but we have to let it grow its full term, which is 4 weeks, sir. The full root of it.
Letting it grow, man. I ain't finna let it grow, man. Finna go down right now, man. Y'all gonna have to do something, man.
Sir, there's nothing we can do. We can probably trim it a little bit.
The trim, get some chainsaw and cut this, man. Do something.
Sir, there's nothing we can do at this point but sit back and wait and let it grow its full term, okay? Can we get
I'm not doing no waiting, man. Somebody finna help me right now, man.
Sir, can we get an appointment for you in the next 4 to 5 weeks? Can we do that?
No, you got to get an appointment for me today. I'm finna get married, man. I'm finna fly to Jamaica. Man, I can't have no sticking out of me. I can't even sit at the airport, man. You gonna embarrass me like that, man? Have sticking out my neighbor. You crazy?
Sir, I understand it, and like I said, oak treeositis is very rare, and it's something that we haven't treated that many times here in the States. But overseas, the message that we're getting is that we need to let it grow its full term.
So you mean to tell me ain't nobody in America got oak tree? What the is the name of that man?
It's oak treeositis, sir.
So how the I can get it if don't nobody else in America got it?
Sir, I could not believe that you were coming up with oak treeositis here in the States. It's something very rarely seen here. There's been 2 people in the past that's been diagnosed with this, and they actually passed away.
So now you're telling me some done died, and you gonna tell me 3 weeks. Man, I'm coming down there today, man. Somebody finna do something for me,
Sir,
man.
there's nothing that we can do today until 4 to 5 weeks.
Man, I gotta go get married. I'm flying to Jamaica, man. Did you hear what I just said, man?
I'm hearing what you're saying, but I can't do anything if you don't see the tree already coming out of the navel yet.
Cut the off. Somebody got to do something now. Damn, what you want me to do, man?
I don't know what I want you to do, sir, but I have one more thing I can tell you.
Yeah, well, what you got to say, man?
Are you listening?
I'm listening to you, man.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy Earl.
Man, you gotta be kidding me, man. Damn, man, tell that man I'm gonna kick that out my wig, man. Man, you too, Nephew Tommy, man. Y'all be going crazy as hell, man. I'm looking all of my damn neighbor thinking the tree finna grow out this, man. I'm on the air, man.
No, you ain't on the air right now.
Man, I'm already nervous and finna get married in 2 weeks. Crazy, man.
Hey, man, I got one more thing to ask you, Marvin, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show. If you're listening, your ass is out the way.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning.
When me, girl. I'm sorry. We ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Buckle up, hold on.
Ready?
Who I got time? You dance with New Edition. You can't dance that long. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Strawberry letter.
All right, nephew. Hey, listen, here's the subject. Should I trust my wife? Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been with my wife for over 8 years, and we've been married for 3 years. My wife is the love of my life, the apple of my eye, and I wouldn't be where I am without her. I have some jealous tendencies, but my wife has never given me reason not to trust her. Until recently. Last week, the alarm on her phone was going off, and she had fallen asleep in the other room and didn't hear it. When I went to turn the alarm off, there was a text from a male coworker on the lock screen asking, "What are you up to tonight?" So I opened it and began to read through the text thread. 5 or 6 messages up, he made a reference to oral sex. I immediately woke my wife up before I went into meltdown. She said she ignored the message and didn't entertain it, since they talk like she's one of the boys. I told her that she needs to shut it down immediately. She told me that she doesn't have any friends to talk to because her female friends are all really flaky. I told her no man would ever say something like that if he didn't have sexual intention. I know I shouldn't have gone through her phone, but I'm at the point of going to talk to this male coworker man to man. Am I overreacting? Should I be concerned or just trust what my wife says? Please help. All right, first of all, if you do go up there and talk to the male coworker man to man, don't lose the job for your wife, okay? Please don't do that. Don't go up to her job and do that. But I think you have a right to be upset. I mean, this coworker is out of line to talk to your wife like that. It's disrespectful. Apparently, he feels comfortable talking to her like that. And I think, like you said, he wouldn't say it if he didn't have some sort of sexual intention. Maybe she'll take the bait. Maybe she'll bite if I say this. What is she going to say? You know, he might think that she'll eventually give in to your answer. I just think you just better watch her, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire a lot of times. You know, I'm not saying she's necessarily doing anything right now, but it could lead to something when she's that close to a coworker. You just never know. If you just went, your intentions were pure and you just went to shut off her alarm and you saw that, I mean, curiosity is going to lead you to look through her phone and look through those other text messages. So your wife just got caught doing something she shouldn't have done. She is married. You know, you're saying she's the love of your life, and you wouldn't have gotten where she was if it wasn't for your wife. So you guys need to sit down and talk. I mean, this can't continue to happen. You know, a lot of marriages don't even accept their spouses having friends of the opposite sex. They can't handle it because these things, if you're in close proximity, close quarters, it can lead to something. I mean, we're human. A lot of people don't have control like that. Should you be concerned? Yeah, I think you should be concerned. You know, just keep a watchful eye out and talk to your wife, sit her down, tell her what's happening here, let her know how a man looks at this situation, and maybe she'll back off. Nephew.
Caller finna get mad at me.
Why? Go ahead. What?
Because I'm finna respond to the letter.
This has nothing with key in a car or anything like that in this letter. So go ahead. Cool.
If we texting oral sex, then that's what we've been doing.
Oh.
If we texting oral sex, then that's what we've been doing. Don't nobody text it and they ain't been doing it. Every person I've done it with, we done texted about each other. Hello.
Boy.
I'm sorry. Everybody good?
I'm good.
We're good. I don't know if they've been doing it necessarily, but he wants to do it. He wants
they done
to do
done it. They done done it a bunch of times. Well, we got an ignorant, stupid husband that don't see this. Okay? All this me and the boys, I'm one of the boys. Boys talk about LeBron James. Boys talk about Stephen Curry. That's what boys talk about. Okay? Boys talk about they fantasy football league. That's what boys talk about. Boys ain't at home talking about oral sex. That ain't what we talking about. Okay? We talking about how we tired our job. That's what boys talk about. We talk about what we gonna do this weekend. That's what we talking about. We talking about we gonna get a fifth of crown and play some domino. That's what boys talk about. When oral sex come up between a man and a woman, they done it. And they've been doing it. So here's what you need to do, player. Quit trying to bring everything out and bust somebody. If you want to see what's happening, you got to lay low, fool. Okay? Lay low. This is what you do. Take a picture of your wife naked with her phone. Now, send that naked picture to that man and wait back and see what come to you.
Yeah.
I'm player Himalaya. Take that picture, send it over there to him and send a nice little note. This what you want to see. And guess what? You're going to get something now. You're going to get something come back at you now. Okay? All right? All right. Might be a little more than what you got, too. So be ready for that. Hello. But it's coming. It's going to be on the picture, so be ready. But if the pictures start coming back and forth, guess what, dog? All you got to do is look for the lines. It's going to be lines in there. He gonna send something say, oh, I missed that. Now you know. Ooh, I can't wait to see it again. Now you know. Now after you know, what you finna do with it?
But what about him talking to him man to man?
By the time we get through with these pictures, when you go man to man, it's time for the ass whooping.
Just don't make her lose her job. Yeah.
Don't nobody give a damn about her job once we find out she's been having oral sex with somebody. To hell with your job, because we out anyway. Yes. Yes.
Hey, she gonna have to find somewhere else to work.
Just stay at the house. I'll take care of you.
Especially if it ain't a lot of this oil stuff going on over here at the house. Y'all, what?
Yeah. I'm with you, T. I'm with you.
Come on, get these pictures, get to sending them to him to his phone, sit back and wait. All this, I'm finna go up to the job and confront him. I'm finna wake her up and quit waking her up. Find out what's happening first, fool.
Well, that's why he woke her up.
Don't. Why? Because you saw oral sex on the phone? We know what's happening. Wait. Be patient. Men ain't patient enough when they want to find out something. Be patient. Ride it out. Yeah. All you need to know is it's happening. They've been doing it.
Oh, two wrongs don't make a right.
Two wrongs make a what?
A positive.
We're not talking algebra here.
Two negatives is a positive. Thank you, Junior. Anyway, you look at it.
We'll be back with part 2 coming up. Should I trust my wife? We'll be back at 18 after the hour.
And give me your wife.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, part 2 of the Strawberry Letter. Should I trust my wife? A man wrote in. He's been with his wife for over 8 years. They've been married for 3. He says she's the love of his life, the apple of his eye. He wouldn't be where he is without her. He has some jealous tendencies, but of course she's never given him a reason not to trust her until recently when her alarm went off at night and it was a coworker asking her, "What are you up to tonight?" He opened it, began reading it, found a reference to oral sex, immediately woke his wife up and asked her what the heck was going on. She dismissed it like, nothing was really going on. She's just one of the boys at work. She can't talk to the women because they're all real flaky. So the husband is saying no man would ever say that to her unless he had some sort of sexual intention toward her. So, was he wrong for going through the phone? He's asking, is he overreacting? Should he stop or just trust his wife? That's where we are with this letter.
Your wife is having oral sex with somebody else, and you need to know this. So if she oraling, you need to get to oraling with somebody else.
No, Tommy, that's too wrong. We've told you, 2 wrongs do not make a right. Okay, stop
and
that.
I'm telling you.
What?
What 3 wrongs is? 3 wrongs is a left, ain't it? 3 rights. But if you make 3 rights, ain't that a left?
It could be, dog.
Am I lying?
I hate you.
I'm about to go try it.
What's 2 tomatoes? 2 tomatoes is a salad, ain't it? Ain't that a salad?
Letter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? 2 eggs make an omelet, don't it, Shirley? What 2 eggs make, Shirley? Don't 2 eggs make an omelet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh?
Does it?
Yeah.
2 quarts make a gallon, don't it? What is all this 2 stuff? That don't mean nothing. Huh? 2 words make a sentence. What we saying? Huh?
Hell no.
Huh? 2 hookers make you happy. What we really talking about?
I hate you.
Huh? 2 teals in a bucket. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Huh? 2 days make a weekend. What are we talking about, though? This 2 stuff you talking about.
I'm just saying 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's all. You're encouraging him to do what you think she's doing, and that's not going to solve the issue.
A bird in the hand beat 2 in the bush. What that mean? Huh? I can take 2 minutes and make it feel like an hour if I do it right. If I do it right, I can work it for 2 minutes. I make it feel like an hour if I do it right. Huh?
I hate you so much.
Man.
Huh?
I feel you, T. I got you, dog.
It take 2, don't it, Shirley?
To make a thing go right.
Go right. You better say it.
To make a thing go right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he's overreacting. I do think he needs to get to the bottom of it.
2
Don't
heads
trust
better
your
than
wife.
1, ain't it?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How do you want it? By who? 2 pop. What we saying? What are we really saying,
Are you quite done? From the talk, our girl Cheryl Underwood is coming up next. We'll be back at
2 breasts make a bra right. Am I right or wrong?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey.
Everything for less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming up from the talk, our girl Cheryl Underwood.
Okay. It take 2, don't it?
Yeah, it's
still on
Don't
the
it take
strawberry,
two?
on the strawberry letter, yeah.
Huh? Don't it take two, Carla?
Yeah, it does to make the thing go right. Hit it. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
Two butts make a acetone. Come on here.
Oh, you scared.
All right, let's get to it. Our girl is here, the one and only, the Republican of the show that votes on the Democratic side. Put your hands together, my girl, the one and only Cheryl Underwood.
Oh, that's
Thank you. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Shirley, Carla, and Junior.
What's up, girl?
Let me tell you something. I'm really glad that I'm glad we live in a country where I think there are a lot of people that are upset about the election. Wouldn't y'all say that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you see the protests on the news.
That's right. People protesting. Even yesterday, people were crying. They woke up. Everybody was in shock. But those of us that are on radio understand that one of the things about being on radio is consistency. People set their lives by radio. If certain things come on and you're not in your car, you're late. If you don't hear a Tommy prank, strawberry letter, Junior talking about track phone, Carla talking about reality shows, by the time you get to a certain point in your life, you are late. So now everybody's protesting. Yeah, we all the way up to the polls. We beg people, go to the polls. We beg people. We said, you got to vote. We even supported people that didn't vote or didn't want to stand up for the anthem, like the Colin Kaepernicks. So then when Donald Trump became the president of the United States, now everybody want to know what happened. Now everybody's mad. Everybody want to, well, did you vote? Did you vote for him? Well, the analysis of this, and I sat around a lot of people that some got money, some ain't got money. Those of us that didn't have money said, well, it's just another person that got in office that ain't gonna do nothing for us. A lot of people said it was a vote for who was the less racist, who was the less corrupt, white against white again, after we've had the greatest black president in the world. Then white people get mad because we say certain things. Black people mad because we now have what we consider a racist, a misogynist, a very crazy individual in the White House. Like we ain't had that before. The only difference with Donald Trump, he said what he was, and the electorate did not care. Now this is our president. So then what happened, Cheryl? Well, then Hillary Clinton, I think she felt she was entitled to the White House because she was a Clinton. Because we said Bill Clinton was the first black president above any other black man. What happened, Cheryl? She lost Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Now, we can analyze this, and we will analyze this from days to come. But if you didn't take Milwaukee, if you didn't take Detroit, if you didn't take Philadelphia, if you didn't take Pittsburgh, if you couldn't drive young people to the polls, if you couldn't drive more African Americans, if you couldn't fight the fact that they have been plotting this for 8 years, probably even 12, 16 years, this is what it is. This is the country we live in. And now he is our president. Get ready. So in 2 years, change the House, change the Senate, change your mayor, change your governor, a wave all over this country. Buy stock, buy property, get your money right. Do what you need to do. And then in 4 years, we will elect Michelle Obama.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
President and CEO of Masterbuilt. He's joining us live this morning with the amazing Butterball electric indoor turkey fryer, which is the star at my house on all holidays. I'm not the star on my house, but the Masterbuilt Butterball electric indoor turkey fryer is, which makes it really, really convenient and simple to make delicious fried turkey inside your kitchen. You ain't got to go outside. You ain't got to buy no damn propane. Your insurance rates ain't going to go up. They ain't finna burn your house down, set your damn garage on fire. That hot ass oil wasting on your shoe. You trying to get that shoe off, but you done tied your laces up too tight, and that oil is just cooking your damn floor. I know, because I have done all of the above. You no longer have to go outside to fry your Thanksgiving turkey, putting the coat on. Forget it's out there, and you go out there and get it, and now your turkey is a chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show the CEO of Masterbuilt, John McLemore.
John! Hey!
Steve and team, how y'all doing this morning?
What's going on, man?
Y'all ready for Thanksgiving?
Man, I've been ready. I need day off so bad, man. I can't wait. Man, tell us about how safe and convenient the Butterball electric indoor fryer is.
You know, Steve, it is all about the safety. It's all about the taste. And when you think about Thanksgiving, it's all about spending time with your family and your friends. And so many people, they don't really enjoy Thanksgiving because they get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. They have to get their turkey in their oven. They have to worry about not having enough oven space. When you got your casseroles and your desserts, filling up your oven, what do? You don't have your turkey and your sides done at the same time. So Masterbuilt is going to solve all of that. We're going to show you how to cook a turkey in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, with our XL turkey fryer that'll fry up to a 20-pound turkey. So we give you the opportunity to relax, have the best turkey ever, and do a lot more than just a turkey. But Thanksgiving coming around the corner, Steve, I think last time you and I talked, you did a 19-pound turkey in 76 minutes.
19, boy.
19.
19 damn pounds. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, man, the bell went up. Let me tell y'all something. Take this turkey.
Okay.
You put it in the rack. First of all, you put your oil in it, and then you turn the heat on. They tell you exactly what to do. Turn your heat on. Then a light comes on when it's perfectly heated to that temperature. You can't miss.
Right.
You put your turkey in the basket. You got these tongs, these lifters, and you lower it down in there. Ain't all that popping and all this here. And you set the turkey down there and you shut the lid. Guess what? The light and timer goes off. Bing! And it lets you know it's ready.
One more time, dog.
One more time, man.
But it's a loud ass bing in case you in there, and it bing repeatedly to make sure you heard it in case you in there watching the game.
Yeah, that's right.
You get back in here, you take those little tongs, thongs, whatever come with it.
Thongs?
Underwear. I like to call them thongs because when my turkey come up, the legs be open. So I'm thinking thongs. So I get them thongs because my turkey legs be open.
We're taking turkey frying to a whole nother level.
And when you raise it up, y'all, listen to me. You raise it up and you hook it right there inside the thing. All of the extra grease just drains right off of it. Your turkey starts the cooling process immediately. And it's all the succulent juices is inside the turkey because you ain't roasted them out and they ain't laying in the bottom of your pan. They are sealed inside the skin because the juice don't come out because the juice can't go out there and fight that hot air grease.
That's right.
I'm telling you how it works.
Yeah.
And my fried turkey, I like better now. Marjorie loves roasted turkeys.
Yeah.
And she like fried turkey too. I inject my turkeys to where they just dadgum delicious.
Dadgum delicious. You know, and when you think about Thanksgiving, a lot of times people are having to go to lunch and dinner. At the McLemores, that's what we do. We have lunch at one house, and we go across town and have dinner at the other house. So imagine having to worry about preparing those meals. Not only are you not at home all day, but you can actually, like you're saying, Steve, you put in the oil, you set the temperature, you set the time, you lower your turkey in, and it comes out hot, juicy. People fight over the skin. So if we're going to have Thanksgiving lunch at my house, we actually start at about 9:30. We put the oil in. 10 o'clock, we lower the turkey in. 11:30, we take the turkey out, let it rest. And again, we freed up our ovens so that all of the Thanksgiving meal comes out at the same time, piping hot. And I don't know about y'all, but you know you have that family that traditionally carves the turkey at the table. This turkey's so dadgum good, it doesn't even make it to the table.
And John, black people don't have lunch and dinner. We just gonna eat one time. You ain't gonna be at our house that long.
Yeah. Well, you know, we they call it lunch and dinner, but we just eat all damn day.
We call it going back to the kitchen.
You know, usually around 2 o'clock is when we go in, and eating continues till 11:30, even during game family night.
Yeah.
Playing charades with cheating. Hey man, listen to me, y'all. That Butterball Indoor Electric Turkey Fry, you can find it at a lot of stores, but go to masterbuilt.com. Go to masterbuilt.com. But, John, give me a rundown of where some of the stores they can find it at.
Yeah, Steve, they can go to Sam's, they can go to QVC, Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's. The best place, like you just said, is to go to my website at masterbuilt.com. I've actually got a 2-minute video that shows people how to step-by-step take the Butterball Indoor Electric Turkey Fryer by Masterbuilt. Give your turkey a quick little warm water bath, inject it, season it, lower it into the oil, and allow yourself to spend time with your family, with your friends, and not only have the best tasting turkey ever, but Shirley fried her turkey last year for the first time. Is that right?
That is right. You know I did. That's right.
How was
Shirley's husband fried
it. It was delicious, of course. Thank you, John.
Shirley's husband fried the turkey, John.
Yeah.
He said, this is one damn meal we're going to get right.
Don't get it right.
Hey, y'all, go to masterbuilt.com. I'm telling you, they got products on there. They got cooking books. They got recipes. They got, cookbooks, cooking books, same thing. They got barbecue tips, smoking tips. They got the best electric smoker on the market. I use it at my ranch, at my mentoring camp. He's taught me so much, folks. Go to masterbuilt.com and get your Butterball Indoor Turkey Fry now at all those stores, or you can go to the website and get the easy videos on how to work and everything with tips, and your family gonna love you for it. John McLemore, thank you, man.
Hey, Steve and company, y'all are awesome. Happy Thanksgiving. We look forward to seeing y'all soon. Y'all are awesome. Everybody.
Thank you, John.
We love you.
Jesus well.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning.
My favorite little segments here. I love it. I love it. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. You don't know what time it is, Shirley?
Come on.
We need the drum roll. Let's go, Cat. It's that time. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Reality update.
Yeah. Thank you, nephew. Shirley Jr.
Come on, girl. Come on now.
Talk to me.
Now, for some TV watchers, you know, Sunday night is all about The Walking Dead. However, it was the season premiere of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, they are back, Junior. Now, excuse me, you know, last season, Portia had anger management issues. You know, she was kind of tripping a lot.
Yeah.
So she's decided to go to anger management therapy and counseling. So that's a good thing to try to, you know, control her temper and learn how to walk away from situations. Cynthia Bailey is moving forward with filing for divorce from her husband, Peter.
Wait. Can you get that anger management number so we can get that for Steve? You know what I'm saying?
For your uncle, huh?
And y'all ain't with me on this? Y'all don't think you need that?
We're laughing.
We see your parents. We see your point.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Cynthia Bailey, she is moving forward with filing for her divorce from her husband, Peter.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
Yeah, you hate to see that. You hate to see that their marriage is not working. She still cares about Peter, but Cynthia says she just wants to move on. Candy Burris and Todd, they are new parents. Oh, their son Ace, he's I think he's about 5 months old. He is so cute.
Adorable.
Oh my God,
Candy.
he's so adorable. Yeah. Now
she got the best sex toys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What happened? I'm talking about
Boys,
what happened? What?
Y'all ain't never bought none of Candy toys.
The candy coated.
Y'all ain't never bought none of them.
Yeah,
I'm the only one that's been bought more than.
I ain't gonna lie, I did.
Okay, I done bought 10 different things. Y'all ain't never bought none.
I like
They got
that
some
remote.
horsepower.
You remember that remote? I like that remote.
The remote. Okay. Well, Candy and Todd, they're new parents, and they're doing something a little different. They're potty training their 5-month-old. You heard me.
Did you see that?
Yeah, their son, his name is Ace, and people are like, what is going on?
Early.
But she said she did it with her daughter, right, Carla?
Yes, she did say that. It's called elimination communication. It's when the baby, along with the assistance of parents or caregivers, they communicate and address the baby's elimination waste needs. So they put the baby on the toilet. It's some parents say that eliminates potty training later on, that it could possibly do that because you're communicating with the baby early. It was kind of weird.
5 months?
Yeah. It was kind of weird, but she said she's done it before, so that's her parenting style.
I caught on by the time I was 5.
Give me my pamper.
5 years old? Not.
I had it down by 5 years old.
You wore a diaper till you were 5 years old?
Shirley, I was comfortable with myself.
Did your mama take you to the pediatrician? Say something wrong with my baby?
I just didn't catch on as quick as other people, but I'm just saying that by 5 I had it.
You by the time you were in kindergarten? I guess so.
And every now and then I get a little flashback. I'm just saying, you know.
Girl, potty training was something else, though. Woo! So whatever makes it easier, I'm with you, Candy. She said she's done it before with her other children, with her daughter. Mm-hmm. There is so much so much shade on this particular episode. You would think that two friends would not be in competition about home ownership, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Kenya and Sheree, they had a bet last season as to who would move into their home first, their new home first. There was a battle of Moore-Mania, Kenya Moore-Mania versus Sheree Chateau.
Yeah, now, Moore Manor.
Yeah,
how does her chateau look, Carl?
Well, hey, Sheree Chateau, I'm not really mad at it. We finally got a chance to see inside of her home. Go ahead on, Sheree. I'm not really mad at it.
It's nice like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's real nice. She hasn't moved in yet. But take a listen.
What's up, Sheree?
To the soundbite.
She's getting back with Bob. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, take a listen to the soundbite. They were at Kenya's housewarming party, and there's some shade in this moment. Go ahead, Kat.
It's been a long journey. I can't imagine what 5 years feels like.
This ain't what you want, Kenya Moore.
It's not taking 5 years. I didn't break ground until 2012. So it's been 4. You're off 1 year.
So,
But yeah. Well, you know, this whole house is the same size as my master suite.
If she's going to throw stones at me, at least throw the stones from inside your house.
Kenya's house is nice too, though.
Yeah, it's not like that.
My master suite.
Kenya's house is nice too.
It is very nice. It wasn't. I think she rushed her housewarming party.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it wasn't really ready. It was still construction area going on and dust and things like that. It's a very nice house, though. Kenya Moore Manor is really nice. Kenya went on to say she didn't invite Portia to her housewarming party because she wanted to feel safe in her own home, because, you know, I talked about Portia having anger management issues, running up on folks and fighting. So your girl Portia, though, she showed up with Phaedra to Kenya's housewarming party as her +1. So we will see what happens next week. And that is Real Housewives of Atlanta. There is a new reality show. It is hosted by a professional, I guess she's a home decor expert, cook, author, mom, and a felon. And her co-host is a hip-hop legend, actor, father. He has a few misdemeanors. Martha Stewart, the king of Kush, Snoop Dogg. They have this reality show. I love the reality show, Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner. And it's so cute.
Is it pot in it?
Huh?
How hell is it pot in it?
Yeah.
If Snoop cooking, there's herb in there. They use a lot of herb.
We not talking about Lowry's.
Yeah. They fried chicken, and Martha, she shared an interesting fact about herself at the dinner party. And I want you to hear this, nephew. So we'll go to break, and if you guys don't mind, I want to tell nephew all about Martha Stewart's interesting fact. Nephew Tommy will be able
to smoking
relate to that. I didn't say nothing about them.
Martha got the chronic.
You're listening.
Telling you last break about this new reality show hosted by ex-con, felon. She's a mom, she's a cook, she's an author, and then your boy Snoop, you know, he's a hip-hop legend, actor, father. But he has misdemeanors. So anyway, on this episode, they were frying chicken, and Martha Stewart, she was sharing an interesting fact about herself. And Ice Cube, Wiz Khalifa was there, and along with your boy Seth Rogen. I love him. Take a listen to the soundbite with Martha Stewart.
Okay. I was struck by lightning 3 times.
Really? What? When? Wow.
Well, I know the times because the lightning threw me on the ground, and it does make you stronger, and it makes you.
Do you like fly kites in rainstorms a lot?
Can you control stuff with your mind?
Going to jail does not make you stronger. They say, you know, what makes you, you know, blah, blah, blah. Only lightning makes you stronger.
Nice. Oh, so I'm not going to the gym no more. I'm going to get struck by lightning.
Just go play golf in the rain.
Lightning came through the water in my sink one day.
What?
Wow. I saw it go down the ground. It was outside the window. I saw it go down the ground, and I didn't realize that was the will. And it came up out of the faucet and hit me right in my stomach and threw me on the floor.
Did you go to the hospital?
No, I recovered, but then I was, but I have witnesses, and then I was talking on the phone, and I saw the lightning come through the skylight and hit me right in the ear.
Whoa!
And
Do you think God is trying to kill you?
Can you
Everybody
believe
like
that?
No, that's when you get high with Snoop. That's what happened. That's
Martha Stewart has been struck by lightning 3 times.
And
she saw it coming.
No, Martha Stewart ain't been struck by no lightning.
That's a high story, Carla.
My cousin do that all the time. You like, did I jump out the plane and I was flying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just flew. I jumped out the plane. Calvin, shut your crazy ass. I did, dog.
You gotta hear
I was like, they taking too long to get there. So I just went on and flew myself.
My cousin,
you want
it
some?
was me, Godzilla, and Dracula. All 3 of us having dinner. I was like, are you serious? Dog, you had to be there.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Nephew, you was telling us about, well, we were talking about Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg's, their reality show, The Potluck Dinner, and I was telling you about how Martha Stewart said that she had been struck by lightning 3 times.
Nobody been struck, nobody.
I'm telling you, Junior, that's what she
told you these is get high stories. That's all. When you get high, you come up with these ignorant stories. That's all that is.
And you were telling us about a cousin before Jill Scott.
Oh my
God! Before the song, okay, so what now?
My cousin, every time I see him, he high. So that's his music right there. That's his music. Thank you, cat dog. He just, hey, Kim Fogg, dog, you ain't fit to believe this. What? Dog, if you go in my bathroom and shut the door and sit down, guess what, dog? As soon as you sit down, the bathroom turned into a time machine. Wow, last night I went to Jurassic Park. I said, are you serious? Look at here though, night before last.
Oh no.
I was on Avatar. In love with this blue girl, dog. I'll see her. Go sit in my bathroom. I promise you, dog. You just be sitting there looking.
Man.
What is he on?
Be high.
Just say no. Just say
yeah.
Wow. I tell you, I got a cousin be so high. He just be high. He be like, look, dog, I'm gonna tell you what. It ain't the police you got to watch for. Mm-hmm. It's them gnomes in them yards I'm scared of. No, for real, I be seeing them watching me, though. They be hiding in gardens and around trees. You need to watch them. Dog.
You know what, Joe?
What's up?
You need to do what I do, dog.
What's that?
Stop, y'all.
I go see the Wiz. You ever went to see the Wiz?
No, dog, I ain't never went to see the Wiz.
I ain't talking about the movie, I'm talking about the Wiz.
What Wiz?
Khalifa.
What the Wiz?
What? You gotta go. What?
The one that be on the Wizard of Oz. The Wiz.
The Wizard himself?
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Fun, yeah.
Yes, we did.
Because you have to accept it and move on.
We're going to keep making each day better.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Come on up out of this.
Yeah, it is what it is. He's the president-elect.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm just going to laugh for 4 years. Just your laugh on.
Laugh and pray.
Oh, we have to do that anyway.
Pray hard now.
No matter who it is.
Tell you, Bible study was packed last night. Couldn't park nowhere.
Devotion.
Well, when we come back from the break, guys, Junior and Tommy, got a special announcement about our girl Shirley Strawberry. She's being honored, and we want to tell her congratulations.
What they honor Shirley for?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to say congratulations to our very own Shirley Strawberry. Shirley is being honored at Judge Penny's Sister Talk 2016 Women's Leadership and Empowerment National Conference this Saturday in Atlanta at the Georgia International Convention Center. Yes.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Shirley.
guys. I love Judge.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, Shirley is being honored at the Sister of Substance Awards luncheon for her just her example of being a groundbreaking woman in her field, as well as a woman of inspiration.
You broke her ground? She broke her ground?
He is so stupid.
That's damaging property. How did you get honored for that?
Why she get an award for that, right?
How do you get honored for damaging property? You over there breaking people's ground. Why would
This
you
is
do
her
that?
moment. Shut up, nephew. So stupid. I hate him.
They give you trophies for breaking people's property?
You gonna be out there all day today, ain't you?
So again, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
You ain't said nothing. Hey, cat, dog,
It takes Carla to find out everything.
Yes. You're doing good work in the community. You are a woman of inspiration, and I'm very honored to call you my friend, my sister
friend, our shopping buddy. Yeah, we'll do all of that. Yeah. It's for Judge Penny's Sister Talk convention.
Mm-hmm.
This
Saturday.
weekend, like you mentioned, yeah. I don't know what to say. Thank you. It's a humbling thing,
Yeah.
Thank you to be recognized. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
your husband said, "Nah, if you can just cook something for him, it'll be better."
You can get awards for that.
Let me just say this to everyone.
I might cook Thanksgiving. I told him that.
Well, if Ernesto comes to the luncheon, just,
He gonna eat up
if he's
everything.
going, he gonna eat.
Like he'll embarrass me, right?
Right.
Honey.
Plate pile.
Every time we go somewhere, we go, there go Ernesto with that plate, boy.
You had one plate. Let somebody else get something. I might cook Thanksgiving. I might.
You might. Well, what's the other option?
You need to practice before you actually do something Wednesday or Thursday night of Thanksgiving. Practice.
I'm going to cook mac and cheese, yams, greens.
But
Shirley
you ain't done it in
cook.
a
She just doesn't like to cook.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Potato salad and dressing.
I'm sure, like right now, you just be picking Happy Meals up for him. What do he eat?
No, I don't do that. I don't have time. He does that. He'll pick us up something for dinner.
So this is just everybody fend for themselves. Everybody, that's it.
Well, sometimes I do cook. I cook chili, soup. Spaghetti. I cook dinner, chicken,
Hanging
steak.
in there stuff.
Okay, well, that's
I
good.
told you guys, I really haven't cooked since I went through that thing when I put the steak and the rice in the pot and he opened it and said it looked
That
like...
was February.
He said it looked like foam. That hurt me. I haven't got back in the kitchen since then.
Foam?
Yeah,
Nobody want to eat that?
He said it looks like foam.
It was bubbling.
I was so proud.
Yeah.
I was like, honey, I made dinner. And he was like, oh, great, okay. And he came home and opened the crock pot and said it looked like foam. So then I said, forget it. I'm not cooking anymore. Yeah, inside I was going, yes.
This is newlywed.
So you sabotaged the meal.
I didn't really. I didn't know it was going to look. It was good to me, but,
What? Well, nephew, we have you down. You're frying turkeys. Can't wait.
Carla, I got y'all a turkey.
You're going to have a better attitude about frying
But Carla been telling me about the turkey I need to fry for her since August.
Well, you do a great job. It's delicious. Tommy, you can really cook. You need a cooking show on TV.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be
Yeah, you can really cook, Tommy.
What y'all think about, like, cooking with comedy? How does that sound?
Yeah.
Cooking with comedy, just tell us, having some fun, laughing, a few people tasting.
Over, yeah.
Cooking a little bit.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll be on the show, but you can't blow my food and give it to me.
If it's too hot, I'm going to blow it for you, and you're going to eat it.
Well, I don't like my food too hot now.
Carla likes piping hot.
Fire coming off her food.
Yes, I do.
No.
Y'all know I will send it back.
Yes.
It's not hot enough.
There's not any steam or smoke coming up. She's sending it back. I can't eat it that hot. It burns my inside.
I love my food.
So I'm
Remember that
fine
time
about
we
it.
went somewhere, and Tommy said, "You can take that back right now. It needs to be hotter. I can tell you that now."
I'm frying about six turkeys.
Yeah.
Wow. 6 turkeys?
6 turkeys. We're going to fry 6 of them. 3 of them are already shot up. They seasoned. They in the freezer.
Oh.
So I thaw those out, and, then I actually fry them like 30 minutes before it's time to eat.
What? They're so good. They are
an hour out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just don't put too much garlic in it. That's all I ask.
That's all so picky. And you the one don't want to cook nothing.
Just don't
so picky about her season.
Yeah.
Foam cooking.
Nothing.
You over there cooking foam, and you worry about this. How much garlic I got?
Too much garlic in it.
Now she got advice.
Got your husband.